Hello boys and girls. I wanted to create a second video for you that would be a little bit more straightforward with today's assignment. On the screen you have my epic book collection about penguins. Last week I read this penguin book by Tammy. Today I'm going to choose a new story to read, Positively Penguins. This story is written by Catherine Stevens. The next thing I need to do is pick one of my subtopics from last week. Here are my subtopics that you last saw last week: penguin diet, habitat of a penguin, penguin colonies, and appearance. I'm going to focus on my penguin diet subtopic today. So in my book, I want to use my table of contents and see if any of my chapters have anything related to the penguin's diet. Chapter 1, all about penguins. Seems pretty generic. Penguin families, protecting penguins. It doesn't seem like any of these headings or titles are giving me information about the penguin's diet, but I can see that chapter 1 is 10 pages long and chapter 2 is 6 pages long. So I'm going to go ahead and skim through the pictures and see if I can see anything that stands out about penguins' diet. Okay, I see like a group of penguins or a colony of penguins. Penguins swimming. This just looks like different types or different species. That word stands out. This looks like he's molting. Perfect. Here's a fish inside a penguin's mouth. Maybe these pages will give me information about the penguin's food. Now that I know I can find my information on my subtopic, diet, I am going to go ahead and fill in my notes pages for today. Everything on the left side is from my first book, Penguins by Tammy Kennington, from last week. All of this information may be familiar to you from my text structure video. Here is my cause and effect organizer that I filled out last week using this book. All I've done is rewrite some of my notes in bullet format so that all of it will be in one place. You might also choose to do this, as it will help you to stay more organized. But of course, you do not have to. My second book, Positively Penguins by Catherine Stevens, I'm also going to research the diet on. Notice that my subtopic is the same from book 1 last week to book 2 today. Now I'm ready to read. Time for lunch. Penguins dive under the water to track down and catch fish. So again, penguins eat fish. A black-footed penguin gives you a good look at the black and white coloring of penguins. That doesn't really seem like it has anything to do with food. Some penguins spend up to 3/4 of their lives at sea. Some stay in the water for months. In oceans, penguins' black and white coloring helps protect them. From below, the birds' white bellies blend in with the sunlight. From above, their dark heads and backs blend in with the water. Okay, so just like I did last week, any new information that I'm learning, I'm going to add to my notes. So again, I know that they dive underwater to track down fish, and I'm also learning that their colors help to protect them from other ocean animals. So penguins, Penguins dive to catch fish. And we're also learning that, their colors help them to blend with the sky and the dark water. Notice I'm paraphrasing a little bit, not copying exactly what the book said. For all their cute looks, penguins are deadly ocean predators. So again, predators, they hunt predators hunt for food. They eat mostly fish, squid, and tiny shrimp-like animals called krill. So again, I'm learning about how penguins eat these things. So penguins eat fish, shrimp, and tiny shrimp animals called krill. You'll notice we did learn that last week as well. Backward pointing spines in their mouths help them gulp down slippery prey. That's interesting. So they have a backward pointing spine in their mouth that helps them to gulp down their prey. Backwards pointing spine in their mouth to help gulp prey in one bite. Most of their prey live fairly close to the surface. The penguins don't have to dive down very far to catch them. So don't dive far, prey is close to the surface of the water. Just want to be able to make sure you guys can see it. Emperor penguins dive the deepest and longest, chasing after squids and fishes. The deepest emperor dive ever recorded was 1,755 feet. The longest dive by an emperor lasted 21 minutes. That's a long time to hold your breath. Oh, and then we're at a new chapter, penguin families. So that's it. I have my notes for today about penguins from a second book about the same subtopic from last week. Now I have my notes and I'm ready to do my work tomorrow. Good luck!